Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our magical world here at HorseCapades. My name is Echoes, and I'm the fairy godmother for horses. This is my good friend Chinook, and this is my apprentice Pixie. Can we give them a wave? Hello? Now, who can tell me what type of horse Chinook is? He's a unicorn, that's right. You probably just saw that Chinook was talking to me. But did you know I can actually understand what he's saying? Unicorns have magical powers, and so do fairy godmothers. Chinook is very excited to be here today. He tells me we're going to meet some very special horses that can do some very special things. Now, just like you and I have some differences, there are different types of horses. And different horses are called different breeds. They're all still horses, but they happen to come from different parts of the world. And even though they're from different parts of the world, all horses talk to each other. And they talk by moving their ears, wiggling their jaws, and swishing their tails. So let's all talk like a horse. Let's all move our ears, wiggle our jaws, and swish our tails. Oh, very nice. Oh, Chinook is telling me we're going to meet our first horse breed. Let's see who it is. Everyone, please welcome Jennifer and Atreyu. Atreyu here is a quarter horse. And quarter horses are originally from the United States. They were created by crossing different breeds together. The thoroughbred, the Arabian, and the Mustang. They're actually a mixture of all three. They were used by ranchers to herd cattle and capture cows that might wander away. And they got the name quarter horse because they are the fastest horse to run a quarter mile. Thanks, Jennifer and Trey. Please stick around. We're going to meet some more friends. All right, let's see who's coming next. From the next purse people, we have our Appaloosa Chip and our rider, Janae. Please welcome Chip and Janae, everyone. Appaloosas were bred and refined by the Nez Perce, and they lived in the region of the Palouse River, which is where the name Appaloosa was derived. After generations of selective breeding, these spotted horses became renowned for their speed, their beauty, and their endurance. Thank you, Janae and Chip. All right, who's coming up next? So we can hear their music. Must mean our Spanish paint horse is coming. Everyone, please welcome Mackenzie and Taz. Taz is a Spanish paint horse. Spanish paint horses originally came to the Americas as Spanish conquistadors. 17 of them came in the year 1519 with the famous explorer Hernando Cortez. Now, Chinook tells me he's known Spanish horses a long time, and they used to carry members of the Spanish royal family. Don't they look regal? Thanks, Mackenzie and Taz. Stick around. Oh, I know we're meeting someone else because the music changed. Who is it next? Oh, please welcome Noah and our Percheron Buddy. Percherons, like Buddy here, are one of the largest breeds of horses. They can weigh between 1,900 and 2,000 pounds. They are from a province in France that is called Perche, and they were originally bred to be war horses. They were later used in farming because they used to carry members of the French Royal Musketeers into battle. But later on, even now, they're still used in carriage rides, sleighs, hay wagons, anything that takes this big, strong horse. Thanks, Noah and Buddy. Anyone else named Pixie? One more. Oh, how could I forget? Lily, thank you for bringing Nico, our miniature horse. Now, miniature horses like Nico, surprisingly, might actually be the size of the very first horses. Horses aren't always as big as the ones you see here today. Because of their small size, they were used for underground mining, primarily in England, but also in Scotland and other countries, where they were called the pit ponies. Yes, Buddy, he's much smaller than you, that's for sure. Now, after being called the pit ponies, they were used later in carrying carts of kids around at fairs and parties and playing with families. I'd much rather be playing than in a mine. Thank you, Lily, and thank you, Nico. All right, Pixie, this is everyone. Can you take our breeds around the audience so everyone can get a nice close look? Our parade of breeds, everyone. I'll explain the first game. If you can see if there's just one horse and rider ready to come out. Now, who here has played the game red light, green light before? Good. Well, we're going to play a version of that with our horse and a rider. Let's see who's ready to play. Jennifer and Atreyu are back. Welcome back, Jennifer and Atreyu, everyone. Atreyu here is our quarter horse. And we also call him out a lot of the things that a car could do. Before people had cars to get around, they would use horses. Horses stop and go, they turn left and right, they go in reverse, and they even have their own version of parallel parking, which we'll see in a few minutes. Now, to play red light, green light with our horse and rider, I'm going to need your help, audience. I'm going to count to 3, and I need everyone to yell for me, green light. I'm going to count to 3 again, and I need everyone to yell for me, red light. We'll go back and forth a few times, and we'll see if our horse or Atreyu can follow our directions. Jennifer and Atreyu, you ready to play? Are we all ready to play? Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Green light!
1, 2, 3.
Red light!
Okay, so far so good. 1, 2, 3.
Green light!
1, 2, 3.
Red light!
Oh, he's following quite well. But Jennifer, there's something else you're doing that's making Atreyu stop. What's that? You asked him to whoa. I think we could probably try that too. So instead of saying what we said last time, we're going to change it up, folks. I'm going to say green light and count to 3. And I need everyone to give us a big, loud whoa. Let's try it. I trust all of you, but most importantly, I trust Jennifer and Atreyu here. I'm going to get nice and close. Turn my back. Here we go. I'm counting on you. Green light. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. And thank you, Atreyu, for stopping. Now, Jennifer, we talked about how Atreyu can do a lot of the things that a car can do. Cars turn right. Does Atreyu turn right? Very nice. And turn left. All right, makes it look pretty easy for him. Great turning radius on Atreyu there as well, I have to say. Now, what about something else? When anyone sees a big truck backing up, it makes a loud beeping sound to warn things behind it. Can we hear that beeping sound? Let's see if we can get Atreyu to back up for us. There he goes, and safely done as well. Well done, you two. Now, I understand that parking can be challenging. Parallel parking all the way into a side spot, but there's a side pass that Atreyu's got. Let's see that move. Directly sideways. Thank you, Jennifer and Atreyu. Well done. All right, we would love to play some more games. Can you see if some of your friends are ready? All right, folks, let's give them a wave, and we're getting a chance to see our cowboy Cadillac leaving in style. Here they come. Let's make some noise for the folks. Woo! All right. First game down, lots of games to go. Let's start our next game by bringing in, oh, Scooter, come on in, perfect timing. Is it dance time? Oh, wonderful. This is our friend Scooter, everyone. He's a dancing horse, and he loves to dance. But he loves it most, and this all crew, they all know what's going on already. He loves it when everyone joins in. Your chance to stretch and dance, folks, if you like. Stand up, that's right. Stand up where you are. Clap your hands above your head. Shake your tail, Scooter, here we go. Everybody's ready to play. Woo! We got a line in the court here. I love how scared the owls are. That makes me so happy. Some great moves over here. Some junior moves right there. Cowboy Hyatt is on the action. Just get his legs bumped up. I don't think he's got a chance against Scooter's the other time. All right, thank you so much for playing along with us here. Yes, it's wise now, so let's certainly deserve that one here. Let's give our cowboy China and our Scooter a wave. Well, that was fun. And in the meantime, our cowboy China managed to set up these poles for our next game, so Dixie, let's get going, shall we? Now, who here's played musical chairs before? All right, well, we're going to play a version with our horses. It's called musical poles. We have 4 poles set up here in the center, and we're going to invite out 5 riders and horses to play. Now they're going to travel around these poles, and our musician Cam there is going to shut off the music at the end of each round, and someone will be eliminated. At the end, we will have 1 winner. Now in the world of horses, there are different speeds, and they're called gaits. The first gait is the walk, it's the slowest. Every round, we're going to increase that gait, and by the end, our winner will leave in a fast gallop, and we're going to help them with that in just a minute. Are we ready to meet our players? Let's do it! Put your hands together for today's players of musical poles. Welcome back, Cowgirl Gaia. We have Jennifer, we have Janae, Ali, and welcome, Lily. Come on out. Our players, everyone. All right, they're going to be let in and do that first gait. It is a walk. Nice, slow walk. Here they go. Oh, Lily, you got the right idea. Nobody's around you. Well done. Moving through. Oh, that was perfect for a bunch of you. Oh, today you had no choice. Everyone was literally beside the pole. Cam's not cheating, I promise. He's looking down. No way to know. That's right. Thank you, Janae. Cheers. We know, we know. All right, next round. Here we go. This is the second game. This is the trot. It's a little faster. Here they come. Lily's got the front line. Let's see that trot, Lily. Nicely done, you two. Oh, finding a spot. Oh, Lily got edged out. I'm so sorry, Allie, but nobody has the final pole yet. Lily, you still have a choice. You still have a chance. Who's going to get the final pole? And Allie got there first. Thank you, Lily and Eris, for playing. Well done, you two. All right, next round. The low fork canters are third game, and it's even faster, as you can see. They've got lots of space around them. Some serious speed building here. All right, next round. Oh, here we go. And oh, we're sorry, Kaya. Wait, oh, you know what? Noah, what do you think? Who won that one? Did Allie have it first? Allie had it. I'm sorry, I was in my call. You can play Noah backstage. I'm so sorry, Kaya. All right, final round. Allie and Jennifer, two red shirts going for that final pole. Cheer them on, folks. Oh, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Right down to the wire. Jennifer snagged it. Oh, Allie, well done, you two. Well played. All right, Jennifer, it's our favorite time here, and I know Charles got some speed. You want to see a gallop? You gotta ask for it. Let's hear some noise. Here they go. Woo! Look at that spirit. My goodness. Spirit is the word. Wow, that was fun, huh? My goodness. Pixie, do we have time for one more game? Let's do it. This is my favorite game. This is called pole bending, and it's kind of like a relay race for two teams of horses. And because we have two teams of horses, we better know in this audience who we're cheering for. So everyone on the side of the audience, hello! You are all called Team Horse. And you're cheering for the riders wearing red shirts, like Noah's red shirt here. And your riders are going to run between these red poles with their horses. Your team cheer is yelling word horse as loud as you can, and as often as you are able. We're going to yell horse all together on a count of three. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Very nice. I think that's going to be just fine. Over here, there's less of you. Don't worry. You're called Team Power. You are a powerful bunch. You're going to be cheering for the riders wearing blue shirts, like Mackenzie's blue shirt here, yes. And they're going to run between these red poles with their, blue poles with their horses. Your team cheer is yelling word power as loud as you can. Something tells me we got some spirit on the side, so we're going to see how loud we can go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's going to do just fine. Are you ready to meet your teams? Who is ready? Let's hear this cheer once more. And Team Horse is ready to come out. Let's see Team Horse up first. Let's make some noise for Team Horse. We've got Jennifer, Allie, and Noah. And let's make some noise for Team Power. Janae, Maya, and Lily. And Nico is a proud member of Team Power over there. All right. Our teams are getting settled. Pixie, give the sign when it's looking good. Riders ready? Audience ready to cheer? 3, 2, 1, cheer! All right, second rider is ready. How are we doing down there, Pixie? Audience ready to cheer? 3, 2, 1, go! All right, third and final round. We've got Noah, we've got Lily. I can see you hiding behind Nico. But you don't need a tiebreaker. You can just go. Let's go. Bring it on. Cheer them on, guys. So close to my audience. And Team Power takes the finish line. Don't you worry, Team Horse. I think everyone did such a great job. Pixie, can we see everyone in the picture of that? Let's hear it for all of our horses and riders, everyone. let's show him the little show, shall we? Now, using a rope to herd real cattle is a tricky skill, and it takes a lot of practice. Well, cow folks can do a lot of amazing tricks using rope. We are in for a real treat. This year at Horsepower Live, we have some trick ropers debuting their tricks. But they need your help. They're going to come up and show you what they got. They need you to clap your hands really loud, stomping your feet on the floor, lift your head under, and welcome our 2 trick ropers. Roping on behalf of Team Horse, let's hear it for today. Roping on behalf of Team Power, let's hear it for Kaya. They need your help, folks. Let's clap along. Here we go. This is brother and sister duo Mackenzie and Noah, and they've been riding their entire lives and practicing tricks like this for almost just as long to be able to show you what they're about to show you today. This incredible skill takes so much practice and so much athleticism. It also takes an attention to safety. We've got some of our team members here making sure they stay in safe lines, but everyone in the audience needs to help me out at this point too. I need everyone back from the boards at this point, sitting in the seats, very, very clearly away from the boards. At any point, I just need everyone to keep their eyes on the people around them, make sure they remember what I'm saying right now. Stay seated, please. We come around at a very high speed. I don't want anyone hanging over. We want to stay safe and enjoy the show. So, how's it looking down there today? Looking good? Kyle, looking good to you? Are we ready to meet our riders? Let's do it. Riding on behalf of Team Horse, we have Noah on Zephyr. And riding on behalf of Team Power, we have Mackenzie on D'Artagnan. Let's hear from Mackenzie, everyone. Mackenzie's making her way around. Noah's getting ready for his first trick. Here it goes. Here They want to know if they exist and if they're really alive. There's a very simple answer to these questions that unicorns have been trying to tell us for thousands of years. Anytime there are people living together, loving each other, and respecting each other, then unicorns will always live deep inside our hearts. Our hearts tell us that the unicorn is real. Their purpose is to change us and transform us into becoming better, more loving human beings. That's the way it's been for thousands of years. Casey, aren't we lucky we get to dream? We get to know unicorns like Chinook in our hearts. And aren't we also all lucky? We get to see those horses and riders one more time. Would you like to see them once more? Here they are, your horses and riders of Horse Car Live 2022. Thank you, Jennifer, Mackenzie, Noah, Allie, Kaya, Janae, Lily, my apprentice Pixie, Pippa. Thanks to our directors, our technical and creative team. We would love for you to see us after the show and meet your favorite horses and riders. We're up again every day till August 18th, so come on by. From all of us here at Horse